California, I would be fine with just me and you. Now don't go changing your heart. We gotta keep the blue. We gotta keep the blue. Lion heart, you got me feeling like the queen of Mars. You're giving me the double boom.
What is up, YouTube? It is Stevie and welcome to another video. Now, before I get started, I want to thank you guys so much for 8,000 subscribers. The support has been amazing. Really, since the beginning, the support has been amazing, so I thank you guys so much for that. Now, this build is a really cool solo starter build. It was made by a builder named Zedge, and it's extremely inexpensive. It's really neat. I can't wait to show it to you guys. Now, if you haven't seen any of my past videos, the server I'm playing on right now is a build server called Wankbank. Last week, I asked you guys to vote in a poll on what server they should make next, vanilla, lightly modded, or heavily modded. The lightly modded server won, so tomorrow, March the 22nd, they're releasing a lightly modded server 2.5 times. I expect to see a bunch of you guys out there. The link is in the description where you can get the IP and all the other information you want to know about the server. Now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put the resources it takes to build this base on the screen right now. And here are the resources it takes every 24 hours to upkeep the base. Now let's go ahead and hop into the base tour and the base build after that. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoy and subscribe if you're new. Okay, real quick before I play the rest of the video, I just want to apologize. I've been fiddling with my mic settings to try to get the clearest audio for you guys, and in doing that, I made my T's and my P's this video pop. I just want to let you guys know that I recognize that, and it should be fixed by the next video. Alright guys, getting right into the tour, the first thing we're going to notice about the base is the size. It's extremely small. It's pretty much just a 1x1 with 2 roof sections connected. When we open the front door, we have an airlock created by the door in the roof. We don't actually have a door behind it, but even if they were to break these boxes that they see, they can't crouch and get past. It looks like it's big enough, but it is not. So to get inside, get back here and close it, and then we can see that we have 5 small boxes, a small furnace, and a sleeping bag right there. These 5 small boxes is equivalent to 2 large boxes worth of space. And then once we open this garage door, we have the main part of our base. Now, a lot of you guys might be wondering, why did you put a garage door in a starter base? Well, if you have the BP, they're very inexpensive. It takes a level 1 workbench, and it only costs 2 more gears than a sheet metal double door. And it's obviously 9 satchels to raid, which is kind of ridiculous. They're overpowered. If you don't have the BP, you don't have to put a door here. If you put a double door, you won't be able to crouch up onto these stairs. But I guess you could just put a double door whenever you go offline. Just put another sheet metal double door. It's up to you how you want to work that out, but obviously if you have a garage door, that's extremely helpful. So in our main portion of the base, we have 1, 2, and if we crouch up here, 3 large boxes that are easily accessible. You can just hit the corner right there. TC, there's the upkeep cost every 24 hours, which is almost nothing. And you can't see it on my screen right now, but when we get in this corner, we get the workbench. We're in the range of the workbench, so we can still craft stuff, which is nice. We have another small furnace, and then we have our fireplace underneath. So it's very compact. It has everything you need. In total, this is 5 large boxes worth of space, which is pretty nice for how small the base is. And if they were to come through the doors to get to main loot, obviously that's going to take 13 satchels. A lot of you guys might be wondering about the research table. Where do you put that? And that's not really a problem. If you have a research table, let me get one real quick. If you have a research table, there's no room to put it down, but you can just put it in front of the door. And when you want to research something, research it real quick, pick it back up. And with research tables, it's kind of weird. It doesn't damage it at all if you pick it up with a hammer. So you can just put it back in a box and do that whenever you need. I have another one right there, which is nice. But a lot of you guys might be wondering, why don't I use just a 2x1? Is that not better to start off with? And it comes down to personal preference. I'm going to make a 2x1 real quick and directly compare the cost and the storage of both bases. Okay, so here is your classic 1x2. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the cost of this base. And as we can see, it's a little more expensive. It's about 600 more stone, actually a little less than that. But it definitely is more expensive, and the size is about the same. If we come inside, let me turn this off. If we come inside, we get about the same inside of a 2x2. We have 4 large boxes, which is 1 less, 2 small furnaces. We have our workbench and our TC. Obviously, it's a little more roomy in here. There's a lot more running around room because it is a little bit bigger of a base. I guess if we want to fit that 5th large box in here, we could just move this to the airlock, our sleeping bag, but that's always a bad idea. I never really advise people to do that. And then again, if you have salvage shelves, the story is different. If you have salvage shelves, this base will hold more storage because you can fit 4 right here and then probably 2 more. But like I said earlier, it comes down to preference. My base is a little bit less expensive, but of course, if you've always been building 2x1s and you have the resources to do so, you might as well. But now I'm going to go ahead and jump into the base build where I'm going to explain how to upgrade this base for not that much metal at all or not that much resources at all to a 20 satchel raid, or rather a 19 satchel raid, and you can do it really quick. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So obviously this is a pretty simple build, so I'm not going to talk for it, and I'm going to keep it 100% speed the entire time, except for when I'm making the upgraded part of the base, which turns it to a 19 satchel raid, and I'll do that at the end. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video.